Today we're going to take a look at how we can keep our desktop and our documents folder nice and organized so that we don't have to worry about where we're saving things or did we save it or where is it located on our computer. So as you can see, my desktop is pretty much unorganized, and if I were to go look for things, it would probably take me a little while to find it. So I'm going to throw in some organization to my system, my chaos of madness that I've got going here. So you're going to notice that on my desktop up in the right hand corner, you're going to see there's the Apple, there's the Finder, File, Edit, View, Go, Window, and Help. If you go to File, we are going to create a new folder. And notice there's a shortcut over here. It's the Shift, and it's the Command key, and it's the N. And we're going to click New Folder. That's going to put that new folder right on my desktop. You can see it's highlighted right here. And the name is Untitled Folder. I don't want to keep it called Untitled Folder. I'm going to click on this. And I'm going to title it Pictures. And click off of it. Now I've got this folder. I'm going to move it over here so I can easily find it. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to find all my pictures. And I'm just going to drag and drop them into this new folder. Notice that one didn't go in because I did not have the folder highlighted. The folder has to be highlighted in order for it to go in. I can also create folders within folders. If I double click on this folder, and you can see I am in the Pictures folder because the title is right up here at the top. I'm looking at my pictures and I'm thinking I've got some quotes in here. So I want to create a folder within a folder. Along the top here you're going to see what's called a cog. If you'll click on that, you're going to see it says New Folder. Notice there was not a shortcut to that. There's my new folder inside my Pictures folder. I'm going to call it Quotes. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull all these quotes in to this quote folder. So now I have, if I open up that quote folder, which you can see I have it open, I have my quotes within my quote folder. If I want to go back to that original folder, I'm going to click this back arrow and it's going to take me back to Pictures. Also, you see up here, I'm in a different view. Along the top here, I've got several different views that I can choose from. The first one is called Icon View. So if I click on that, I'm going to see the icons themselves. The next one is List View. This one is Column View. So it's going to show me, here is everything I have on my desktop. I have the Pictures folder highlighted. Inside that Pictures folder is my Quotes folder and my other picture. And then inside my Quotes folder, I have my quotes. Now if I were to have another folder in here in this column, then it would show up over here. But since I don't, and I click on these quotes that I had in this quote folder, they're going to show up over here. If I wanted to get more information on them, then I would click right there and get more information. And the last one is Cover Flow. The Cover Flow view is going to give you icons up at the top that you can take a look at by scrolling through them. You can also make the cover flow larger so the list view is smaller, or you can make the cover flow smaller where the list view is larger. Okay, I want to go back to the original way that I had it. So I'm going to do Icon View, and it's personal preference. I prefer Icon View. And I'm going to use the back arrow to get back to where I was. So let's take a look at our documents. So inside my documents, you can see that I do have some folders set up, but I also have a lot of different types of documents that I just have stuck inside my documents folder. I can go ahead and I can just start creating folders within that documents folder. So let's say that I create one on resume. Now I can take all of my resumes and I can stick them inside this resume folder. So inside your documents folder, you might think of how do you want your folder set up. Would you like to have a folder by class? Maybe one for Comm Arts, one for algebra if you take algebra, one for foreign language, and then maybe one for your electives that you are taking, maybe chemistry, maybe science. And go ahead and set those folders up. Next, we're going to talk about save and save as, because there is a difference. If I were to open up a new document, so here's my new document. Let's say this document is about what I am planning on doing next week. So it's my to-do list. One thing I need to do is I need to go to the grocery store. And then I might list down here things that I want to get. Another thing I might have to do on my to-do list is I need to make some more tutorials. Maybe over iMovie or over, let's say, using Excel. So I've got my to-do list started here. What I need to do from there is I need to save. If you go to File, you're going to notice there's Save As, and there's Save as a web page. The first time that you save something, you're always going to use Save As, because that's going to allow you to tell the computer where do you want this document or this project saved. So I'm going to click Save As. Notice here's the title. Right now, if I were to just hit Save, it would just throw it inside my Documents folder. But let's say that I need to put it inside a folder, but I don't have this folder named. Notice here's an untitled one. I could use it, or I could come down here to below and I could say New Folder, and I'm going to call this my to-do list folder, and I'm going to hit Create. Notice when I did that, my to-do list is going to be saved in my to-do list folder. So I'm going to hit Save. And then I can go to the Finder. I can go to Documents. There's my to-do list folder that I just created. And inside that, there is that document that I've just saved. So it's pretty easy to get organized by creating folders, by looking at the different types of view that you can have.